So the first card you've got for your past is this Magician. I love this Magician. Now, there are a couple of things I'm getting here. I think this is showing how strong you are. I think you need to hear how strong you are, actually, because I'm getting a lot of confusion around you. I'm getting a lot of frustration around you. I don't know where you are with this. Obviously, this is in the past, but it feels like someone was really, really frustrating you. I think you've gotten away, or you've moved away from an old love connection. I think that helped you feel more in control that you were, because I think you were out of control around someone, or you felt that way. But now you've kind of gained the control over that. But what I'm seeing here is there's some situation. I hope I can describe this properly, because it's a little bit confusing, but I'll try my best for someone here. So it feels like there's some situation, and it feels like a formal situation. So it might be litigation, it might be something that you had to do, because I'm seeing papers being filed or papers being given to something, papers being signed and handed over in some way. And what I'm getting is, with this Hierophant and this Justice card down here as well, you've done the right thing. This is what you need to know. You've done everything you can. You've done the right thing. You've upheld your part of the bargain. You've done all the things you're supposed to do. You are on the right road. You're on the road of the right. You're on the right side. I'm seeing that very, very clearly. Someone's frustrating you. Someone's holding this system up, or they're holding this this flow of this up. And I think what's happening with this Magician is you're saying to yourself, please, I want to manifest this to hurry up and be over with so I can move on with my life. But what's happening is this other person, if this is you, they're holding this up. And I'm getting this, why won't they answer? Why are they stalling this? What are they playing at? I think you know this other person's quite calculating, and I think you know that they're doing something to kind of manipulate the situation, or they're doing something to stall for some reason. They're not just slow. It's not just that they're busy. They might say that, but they're not. They're doing this for some reason. You know what that reason is. You're very smart. You know this. And I think what you're thinking is you know, what I'm trying to say is I think what you're thinking, because at the moment you're thinking, I think it might be for this reason that they're acting like this. I think they're stalling. I think they're playing around. I think they're messing me around. I think it's for this reason. I think that's why it is. That's what you've got. If that's what you're thinking, you're 100% right. Your instincts are right about them. They're doing this for that reason that you're thinking. What I'm getting here is keep on doing what you're doing. You are in the path of the right. You are in the right. And what's going to happen is there's going to be a good outcome from this. You've got the Sun over there. Again, you've got the Magician. You can manifest this. There is a lot of frustration here because it's not happening as quickly as you want it to happen. I can see that. You are going to get a positive outcome from this. And what the other thing I'm getting is with this Justice card is this is going to come out into the open. So what you're thinking about this person right now, other people are going to see that when this comes out into the open, and they're going to feel, you know, I'm really surprised the Tower's not here actually, but it's not, but they're really going to feel a bit like a fool actually. They're really going to feel like that in front of other people, and you're going to have your day in the sun with this Sun card. And I know you don't want revenge. I know that's not you. I know you're not like that. But, you know, it is going to be a little bit like that. It is going to feel a bit like that for you because you're going to get the result you want. You're going to come out on top. I can see that. So don't stress around about this now. I'm seeing lots of stress around you. I'm seeing you worried. I'm seeing you sending emails. The other thing I'm getting is if you've sent an email or you've sent a text or you've sent some kind of message to this person because you're doing the right thing, if they're stalling on that, and if you're wondering, have they actually seen what I've said? Did it go through? You know, I want to tell you they've seen that, they've read that, they know what you've said. So that's for someone specific there. I know but I'm getting that they've read that thing that you have sent them, and they're stalling for some reason, and you're right about whatever that reason is. So I'm getting that very, very clearly for someone. Now, when this all comes out, it's not going to feel that good when it all comes out, because it's like, you know, when you shake up a dome, a snow dome, and all the snow kind of goes all over the place. You're going to be a little bit shaken up, I think, and so are they. But then once that all settles, there's a process this is going to go through. Again, it might be a litigation process. You've got justice there. It doesn't have to be. It's some kind of official process. The Hierophant is about official things, institutions, things like that. So you've got those two there. So it has to be something very official, I think. But it's going to come out in the official way. I'm seeing something being signed. I'm seeing you coming out on top, like the Sun card there. So try to keep yourself in balance about this, because I know it's very stressful. The Hierophant and the Justice card are both about balance. So try and get your head back into balance. Try and just rest as much as you can. And the other thing I'm getting is with this Magician here, it's time for you to rest as much as you can. It's time for you to meditate if that's what you do. It's time for you to sleep as much as you can. I'm getting this for someone. I'm getting someone who hasn't been sleeping very well. I'm getting waking up in the night, looking at the time, looking at your phone, you know, getting up, opening your eyes, looking at your phone. Oh, it's 2 o'clock. Oh, it's 3 o'clock now. Oh, it's 4 o'clock. I've got this thing on my mind. And then you say to yourself, oh, try not to think about this. Try to sleep. And the more you try, the more you can't sleep. So sleep when you can. Sleep when you can. The other thing is turn your phone off if you're trying to sleep at night. Do all the things you know that help you personally. Different things help different people when they're trying to sleep. But now's the time to sleep. I know that sounds crazy. Or meditate, or rest, or do that. Know that this is going to come in your favor. Know that. I can see that for you. Just put that out of your mind. Rest in that. Rest in that. It's going to come to you. The positivity is going to come to you out of this outcome here. It's time for you to manifest the things you want into your life. It's very special to have this Magician card up first. So what I'm seeing here is rest, meditate, close your mind off from all that. It's coming to you. Don't worry about that. Meditate what you want to see in your life, if that is all resonating with you. So I really, really, really hope that helps someone. The other thing I'm getting here is it's this feeling of, okay, it might be about moving. It might be about a house. Might be about an area that you're in for some of you. So I'm getting this, okay, when I moved into where I was, or when I moved into this area, when I moved into this city, or whatever it is, might be a job, when I got this job, when I came here, wherever you are now, when I came here, it was the right thing for me to do. I'm glad I did that. It was right for me at the time. It might be that you moved in with this axe that I'm seeing here, that you've kind of gotten away from now, that you've kind of moved on from, and now it doesn't fit your purpose anymore wherever you are. So I'm getting this, should I stay? Should I go? Should I stay? Should I go? So just be careful of listening to people who want you to move, you know, near them or in a certain area, or someone might be in your ear saying, oh, this is a good place to move to. Go here, go there. This has to be your decision. It has to be your decision. So that's another thing you need to meditate on. Really lie down, really take your time, really meditate on what you want. If there's a place that you really have in your mind, that's in your heart, that you want to be in, meditate on that. Try and manifest that, because again, you've got the Magician. This is the time to manifest what you want. So don't put any of those negative things in your mind. Don't put any negative outcomes in your mind. Don't put anyone else's words in your mind. Only have your own words in your mind. Have what's in your heart. Have what you want in your mind at this time. And again, do what you can to try and sleep. I know it's hard. It's easy for me to say do what you can to try and sleep. And if you can't sleep, I know that's very, very difficult. If you need to have a nap in the day, I know it's hard if you're working. It might be that you get home and you kind of just lie down for a while then. Do whatever you can to get some more sleep. Because with that rest, with that sleep, with that meditation, if that's something you do, comes the manifestations that you need. It's time for you to manifest what you need in your life. So I hope that made sense to you. I know that was a little bit all over the place. Hopefully that helps someone. Right, so the first card you've got for your presence, this beautiful Nine of Wands here. Well, I don't know about beautiful. I don't know about beautiful. He's a bit confused. He's a little bit messed up. And I think I was saying beautiful because he's right in the middle of this Magician and the Sun card, and it's kind of clouding what I'm seeing there. But yeah, he's a very, very brave person. This is a soldier. So he's come through the worst and he's really, really fighting. He's really working towards something he wants. So what I'm getting here is if you're in a relationship or you're in any kind of love connection, it feels like there's a little bit of stress around this as well, or it's not quite where you'd like it to be. You'd like to be further along with this person that you're with, if that's you. So so there's a little bit of uneasiness around you about that. And I think in the past, you've been hurt with people kind of messing you around, saying that oh, I'm just busy. Oh, I wanted to be with you, but I couldn't be with you that night because, I'm busy. I've got this on and that on. People messing you around, not being honest. So you've had that in your past. And I think with this person you're around now, they are literally very busy. They've got a lot of stress around them. They've got a lot on the mind. They are dealing with something around their past, I'm seeing. That's what I'm getting with someone. You can see that with this Nine of Wands. He's looking back, plus he's moving forward. So he's trying to move forward, but he's looking back at the same time. So what I want you to know is, if this is you, if you're feeling really, really uneasy about this connection, and you're thinking, do they really want me? When they say they're busy, are they busy? Yes, they are busy. They're dealing with something in their past. It might be a separation that they're going through, might be a divorce that they're going through, because again, you've got the Justice card there that can be about that. And the Hierophant also can be about marriage and that kind of legal, institutionalized, thing that's around marriage. It can be about that. So they're dealing with something in their past. They're very, 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 very stressed. There's a lot of stress in their head. This man's got this bandage around his head. Now, what I want you to know is this person loves you. They're walking toward the Sun card you can see on the right. They're looking toward the Magician. So they want to manifest this with you. They want to come toward the Sun with you. They want that happiness with you. But at the moment, they're kind of stuck behind this wall that you can see here, because they've got all this stress they need to deal with. They don't want to look back, but they have to. That's what they have to do. They don't want to do that. So I want you to know that this person loves you. They want to come towards you. They're dealing with lots of things in their past. They're dealing with someone who's stressing them out as well. So it might be this ex they're dealing with. I'm actually getting two people. So it might be their ex and their family, or it might be their family. I don't know. But there are two people that are giving them lots of stress right now. I'm seeing that really clearly. They're in, or I should say, you're in their heart. I was going to say they're in your heart. Well, I think they are. But you're in their heart. You are in their heart. What's in their head is lots of confusion, lots and lots of stress. But what's in their heart is you. I want to say that because I feel as if someone's very stressed about this person, this connection. I want you to know that their heart's with you. They're trying to work toward you. Right in the middle there, you've got that Eight of Pentacles, working towards something, working towards getting somewhere. They're trying to work towards getting toward you. The other thing they're working on is, whatever the situation is, I think it might have something to do with a separation. It might have something to do with a divorce or something like that. Because I've got practical things that they're thinking about as well. Practical things. So it might be a money division. Obviously, the Eight of Pentacles is about money. Practical things. So again, what I want to tell you is they're not thinking about the ex in a loving way. They have no feelings for them. The only thing they've got in their mind is dividing this money, working through that, and getting through the stress of all this. That's all it is. There's lots and lots of pressure around them. And, you know, if you look right down the bottom at this moon card, I'll just lift it up so you can see. There's this lobster coming out of the water. So they're trying to get out of this, and they're trying to come towards you. They're trying to come toward the sun. And it's interesting, if you look at this moon card, if you look at the moon, it's in front of the sun. So it's kind of eclipsing the sun. So at the moment, they can't get to you. They can't get to the happiness. They can't get to the sun because the moon's in the way. The stress is in the way. The problems are in the way. The darkness is in the way. And again, they've got these two people bringing them stress, and they've got to walk through that like this lobster to get up toward you. So they are trying to do that. Now, what I want to say to someone else is, I'm getting this really clearly for someone. I know it's quite specific. As a Gemini, your strength's in talking. Now, I think you might feel like talking to them. You might want to call them and say, oh, let's talk through this. Let's, you know, I'm really feeling uneasy right now. We need to work through this. We need to talk about this. Now, there's absolutely nothing wrong with doing that. And you're in the right to want to do that. You absolutely are. But I think at this point in time, if you try and have any kind of very, very difficult conversations with them right now, or even anything apart from, yes, it's a nice day, let's have this for dinner, you know, anything apart from the basics, I think it's going to really stress them out right now. And at the moment, they've got so much stress everywhere they look that if they turn to you, they don't want to get that stress from you as well. And I think it might make them clam up even more if you do that. Now, I'm not saying tiptoe around them, never have a conversation. You know, I'm not saying bury your needs, because you have needs and you need to talk through things. I know that. But at this point in time right now, I really don't think it's the right time for you to open up and start asking them things and getting into all that, because at the moment they're so stressed and they really feel as if they need to get through this other thing first before they can open up to you. And they are going to be away from you. They are going to be away from you. They are going to be busy, and it is going to feel to you like, oh, are they busy? Are they with someone else? What's happening? Again, they are busy. They're dealing with stress. They are going to come back to you. You can see that on the moon card. At the moment, the sun is eclipsed by the moon, but behind there is the sun, and they're going up that path like the lobster on the moon card toward the sun. And here's the sun over here in your future. So they're going to come toward you. They're going to come to the sun. The other thing I want to say about this is, for you, if you take some time out away from worrying about what they're doing and their problems, because really they're the only one that can deal with that if this is resonating with you. So you've got to focus right now on getting that rest, getting that sleep, manifesting the things you want in your life, and getting that balance around yourself and getting that calm around yourself. Because when they're ready to come back to you, that's what they're looking for. That's what they want. They need that calm in their life. It's not around them now. And everywhere they turn, they've got stress. But what they want to do is be able to turn to you and feel that sense of peace and that sense of calm. So that's one of the things you've got to manifest. Again, if you're lacking in sleep, getting that sleep is going to help you to do that. But be very, very mindful of what you're thinking right now, what you're feeling right now. I really need you to focus on the positive. Even though you've got all this going on in your head and all this going on in your life, you've got to really try and just put all that out of your mind, focus on the positive. Just know that's what manifestation is all about, knowing that this is going to happen, knowing that the right thing's going to happen, knowing that they're going to come back to you and all the stress will be over, knowing that this problem with this person who's manipulating things and being a pain or whatever they're doing, that's going to be over as well, and you're going to be in the sun like the sun card. Know that. Be careful of what you're thinking. Be careful of thinking about the positive only, and again, get lots of rest, and that's how you're going to manifest what you want into your life. I really hope that makes sense to someone, because sometimes I start going on and on and on, and then I think, does that make sense? So hopefully it does. Hopefully that helps someone there. Okay, so the first card you've got for your future is this beautiful, beautiful sun card. All roads lead to the sun for you. You are going to get this result that you want in this litigation, in whatever this paper is. I'm seeing papers being signed in your favour. That is what's going to happen in the sun card. The sun card's also about a breakthrough. You can see that child breaking through that wall there. So they're going to have a breakthrough, this person that you're dealing with, this love connection. They're going to have a breakthrough in all this stress. It's all going to be over at some time. And that's when you can both just bask in the sunlight, bask in your happiness together. It is going to happen. It is going to happen. So the other thing is, again, I know you're very, very impatient. I know you want to talk to them. I'm not saying never talk to them. I'm not saying tiptoe around them. I'm not saying put your needs last. I'm not saying that. Talk to them. Yeah, communicate with them. But I think about anything heavy, it's going to make them go the other way right now. That's what I was getting before. And what this is telling me is the communication has to come from them. So the breakthrough has to come from them in their stress. They have to get over whatever it is. They have to be dealing with that. They have to put that to rest. And then they're going to come forward and they're going to talk to you. So that's going to come from them. So really for you, just wait if that's what you want to do. And again, I'm not saying sit around waiting for people, but they are definitely going to come back. So, again, wait for them to come and talk to you. Wait for them to be the one to come back to you, and let them come to you. That's what I'm saying. And you're in a more powerful position as well if you let them do that. And if you let them do that as well, they're going to feel that calm around you. They're not going to feel the anxiety. And the last thing they want around them right now is that anxiety, if that's you. And you can see they're going to leave the past behind, because you've got the death card down the bottom there, and death's final. Death's final. So once they leave that behind, they're not going back to the ex or any of that stress that's around them. And I think maybe that's why it's taking them so long to get through all of this, because they know, especially if this is a separation for them or a divorce, they know that once this is all signed, once it's handed over in the courts, once that's the end, it has to be right. It has to be right, because once it's over, it's over. And if they've made the wrong decision and it's over, too late. So that's why they're taking their time on this. And death's final. So they're going to come to the end of this. They're going to get through this, and they're going to be able to come back to you in the sun after all that. Okay, so just looking at this Four of Cups and this Death card together, I was getting this in your past. I was getting this moving or making a choice between two places, two different things, two different. It might be a city you're in. It might be a house that you're in. So what I'm getting here is, this might be another block for you manifesting, because I think if you're thinking about moving, I really do think, if this is all resonating with you, that you would be better off moving to a new place. Because I think where you are now, because I think for some of you, you move to this place, or you move to be near an ex where you are, or there's some kind of connection with an ex here. So there are a lot of old memories, a lot of old energies around where you are right now. So I think it would be best for you to move. But of course, right now, no one's moving, no one's going anywhere, no one's traveling, well, where I am anyway. And not everyone can just, click their fingers and move. So I think for you, if you've got any old things around you, any items, clothing you used to wear when you were with this ex, and especially any of their things in the place, try and get rid of them, try and get them out of your place. That might be clouding some of this manifestation for you. And, again, as well, if you can't move from where you are right now, try and go to a new place. Try and Obviously, no one's traveling again, but try and go to a park, try and go to somewhere new that you haven't been before. Just go for a drive to somewhere different. Be in new surroundings. You have to think new and fresh to manifest new and fresh. So that's something there. Yeah, there's all these old energies that are around you, and I think that's weighing you down right now. So you've got to get rid of the old, as much of the old as you possibly can, and that might help you sleeping as well. That might help you sleeping because you've got the old energies around. So just take that, keep that in mind as well if that's you. But yeah, this is a very powerful time for you. So you've got to get that rest in. You've got to manifest that in. The other thing is, try and rest your mind. Try and rest your mind as much as you can. This is going to be a very good result for you. If it's litigation or whatever this is, it's coming out into the open. It's going to work in your favor. You're going to come out on top. You're going to come out in the Sun card. This person that you're worried about right now, if you're in this relationship, they are going to come back to you in their time. And when they come back, it's going to be all over for them. They're not going to have that stress around them when they come back to you.